All right. It is time for the final id trailer. This is where it all comes to the head. This is where we come to a close of the pre-education events in the grand world of Psycholia. It is the night of August 23rd. It is now I believe I said 8 p.m. And it's roughly 30 minutes after the last attack on the last bookstore, which you can see in our good friend Carmen Sephiroth's trailer. We have 4 rookie Absolvers who haven't even begun their training yet to fight the great Residue Agents and Esper Beasts of the world. And here they are, enjoying a night out when suddenly they come under attack by a mysterious and definitely very powerful gang known as the Two Eyes. And so we've been following, as you know, they get unraveled into this sort of grand scheme and whatever they might be doing. And so today we're going to be focusing on the last of the 4. If we go all the way over to the right, Archela Silvera, with the ego of Morrighan. It's sure to be a very interesting time here as we join them at a similar bookstore situation, the sword in the lake as opposed to the sword in the stone. Our good friend Archela, do you have anything to say beforehand?
Not quite, other than very obviously very different bookstores with very competing backstories. Very heated rivalry.
Of course, the rivalry is legendary in the town of Makoto, which is where you are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, we should just jump right in. Let me just put on some music for the bookstore. As we and so it's actually a fairly small book. Why did the map disappear? Oh, okay, it was probably loading in. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There it is. Maybe just place on Archela. It's a small but comfy bookstore. The atmosphere inside is quite pleasant, as there's plenty of books to go around and a nice little seating area.
He's gonna walk around a little bit, and he's gonna head up to the counter. Excuse me, do you have anything on the history of this place?
Of this store or of this town?
This store.
Well, I can tell thee anything thou needs to know.
I'd absolutely love to hear it.
So, backeth in the pre-Shattering times, this store was actually a weaponsmith. But eventually, after the Shattering, normal weapons went out of style for various reasons in this town, and so we eventually cameth to produceth books instead. Each booketh here is handwritten or hand-copied.
Quite impressive.
Aye.
Those new weapons are all the rage nowadays, huh?
Egos, as they call them.
Yep. There's something special, alright.
They have magical powers, as they say, liketh the epithets in Espers beforehand.
Yeah, epithets. Kinda weird, aren't they?
Who knew such power could come from one's own personality?
I'm sure that the people you least expect to have them in some way. That's how personality works.
Even.
Also,
Sorry.
do you have books on the history of this place? Not this store, but this country.
Excellent?
Yes.
Ah, yes, they're in the they should be in the history section. Yes.
All right.
A point.
Thank you very much. He's just gonna walk over here and start perusing through the recent history, as it were.
They have quite a wide selection, like various things about the history of this place, history of other places, and you find one that's basically where we were and where we are now, the history of Excalin, The history of Excellent post-Shatter.
Exactly what I'm looking for. He puts the book to his side and he's gonna start heading down to go sit. As it were.
As it were.
He opens up the book and props his legs up on the table and begins to read.
He notices basically it's written as a biography. It's a narrative of a family throughout the ages, because that's who it's written by. It's written by a family who's been in Excelin throughout the ages. From you read they actually started basically as an offshore tax haven for various industries in Carolus, even before the mortality engine and everything that happened there. It was an offshore tax haven for various things, and then basically eventually what happened though is that they were driven off of the land, the fat cats, when the newly formed Absolver Corps needed a place to put Sigmallius University, because putting it in any other country might pose the risk of favoritism or being imposed by that country's laws and regulations, which is obviously an issue if you need to act as an impartial third party for all of the world to hunt these Esper Beasts and Residue Agents.
How tragic. No, he flips the page.
So what ended up happening is that after they were driven off, there was a long and lengthy court battle between the very Outreach Corporation, which is one of the main subsidiaries that was controlling the island, and basically all the combined countries of the world behind the newly formed Absolver Corps before they came to a settlement. And where basically there's very easy transportation between Carolus and Excellin, but Excellin is its own nation. And from there, the land rights began to go up for creating, Sigmallius University and the 3 towns surrounding it.
But of course. He's gonna flip more paper. He's just gonna continue flipping through, a little bit lost in the reading, as it were.
And so it's basically going over the history, but eventually, as he's reading through it, there's the sound of tires screeching outside before coming to a sudden and abrupt halt.
As the tires screech against the asphalt, he's going to close the book and put it to his side.
There's also a window here, I forgot, but... Oh, these were tokens all the time. They're meant to be hidden, but
Shh, it's okay, I didn't notice them.
Okay, but yeah, they park very illegally, as you can see. The windows are tinted in pitch black, so black you can't even see through them. From what RKL can see.
Huh. Weird.
Then, coming out of these cars, however, are people that seem to be in some sort of a unit. Give me a roll with an advantage and a +2 to recognize these people.
Absolutely. That's a 19.
Okay. Surprise, surprise. From someone who sat in on most of the other ones, there's no way you could ever guess who these people are.
Is it the Two Eyes, the low-time gang that specializes in extortion and weapon peddling, and new initiates have one of their eyes removed, one eye for vision of the self and one eye for vision of the greater being?
Correct!
Whoa!
And so, you see these people get out of the car, they're talking to each other and murmuring as you look at the bookstore. Oh yeah, let me just... they come in as a unit, like single file.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Can I help you?
Look, we didn't ask to be yabbed to today.
I literally just said good evening and can I help you?
You obviously ain't staff, so no. Also,
Okay.
Zazil goes in, Yael goes into the back.
Of course, of course.
I know I'm saying this like out of character. Again, like, perusing books, or you hear them, want me an observation check as they walk in and take a look around.
An observation check? I've got
Yeah.
just the ability for that.
Indeed.
This works, right?
All right.
This is
That definitely works. Would you like to post some of your shit for the viewers? Like, you know what I mean.
I'm gonna go to my character sheet in the Google Doc, and I'm going to cut out the pieces that are relevant, so that it
Not going
doesn't
to.
flood the entire chat. It is probably supposed to flood the entire chat anyways.
That's fine.
Here, so we have this. This is a lot of text, but basically, what this tells you is how it's just a measurement of information. Basically. I would just gain general insight here, right?
Yeah.
I'm not watching combat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's probably safe to say that he understands what these people are here for, right?
They seem to be scouting for something. Like, from what you can gather, they're looking for something in specific, like maybe an area or something that's good.
You all seem to be looking for something. Do you need any help?
What the fuck? Look, stay and mind your own business.
Hey, I'm just an observer. If you don't want someone to notice what you're doing, be a little more stealthy.
Snitches get stitches and wind up in ditches. We'll hang you up from the fucking wires. You hear me? We'll split your body.
No. Please, go on. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Fucking, how dare you cut me off, you little snot. They walk up to you.
As they come into range, can I hit them with Morrighan?
No, no.
I'm gonna try and cut him horizontally, as it were.
You know what? Since that's since they did not see that coming, they will, take the full damage from it, even if it was a partial, but they didn't see it coming. Humble over a thing, bleeding from the gut area. Huh? What the fuck? You piece of shit! We're gonna spill. They're having trouble thinking of a threat. Fucking get that ass! And roll for initiative.
I will. Hold on.
I think this is the fastest combat started in id trailer.
Yeah. He knows who these people are. He's not his shit. As it were. That's funny.
They have won initiative every single time they've been in a fight.
Yeah.
Let me just pull out the ultimate initiative tracker. Wait, no, wrong thing. No.
It's okay, I didn't see what it is.
It was going to be Goku Greedy, but I remember that crashes Wolf 20. My dearest friend Witch, would you like to roll an arc intro?
Yeah, can you send it to me again? Or just post it in the,
Yeah. Just grabbing it. I'm sending it in the voiceless, so looking voiceless.
I've been waiting a long time for this. This town ain't big enough. Beginning of the end. Divide.
Alright.
It's actually kind of fitting.
Yeah. Good old Arcalia. Are you going to be in Duelist or Marked?
Duelist is the one that gives you a dodge, right?
Duelist gives you a dodge and you take a main action in response to somebody.
I will do that.
Okay. Alright, you fucking piece of shit. Let me show you a good old careless welcome as they walk up to you.
I'm waiting.
One of them has a sword, the other one has knuckles. Let me just show the passive. Duet tactics. Can you believe this? Did you see this coming?
Perhaps.
And then, so I'm gonna take a swing at you. +1. Both of those hit for 4 damage. Unless you anytime dodge. Or bonus action.
I'm gonna use the knowing eye to just gain more insight on it, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
No. That's okay. He does gain passive insight here, though.
Hold on.
And by the rules of the passive, it works, hold on. Yeah. So, I'm gonna understand a few things, right? Also, here's what passive insight does. 1 second. Sorry.
Okay. So these both hit you, so I believe you'd get solid 2 passive insight, right?
Yeah. It's up to you how much insight he's gonna get, because it's just like I would just think of it as like 1 for multi attacks, because it's like 1 action, you know?
Yeah. You can get 1. You can get 1 passive insight then from them punching you,
Okay.
and then they'll stab you. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh shit. This is pneumatic swordsman. I almost forgot. That would be this one actually, so just take a solid 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give him a quit benefit on that.
That's fair.
Stab! Well. You bleed as much as you should.
Yeah. Decent amount.
These two can't get in to fight. This one can though.
Mm-hmm.
They take another swing. Take 2 damage.
I'm gonna try and dodge that.
Okay. Bonus action to dodge.
Yeah. Do I just roll a d20?
Yeah, you just roll a d20. If you roll high, you succeed.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll let you. You usually take a 2-space move, which you're impeded by enemies. But since it's a natural 20, you can take a 2-space move unimpeded by enemies.
Yeah. Let me grab his crit then. Or
Okay.
Alder, can you grab it because you sent it to me? I have a question, Frank.
Yeah.
So with this 20, can I use my once per combat that's fading into the background?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. He's gonna take a step back. I'm gonna have him move over here. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
What the fuck? Where'd you go?
Over here.
Slick, ain't you? Don't worry though. I'm sure your guts are just as slick.
We'll see.
Arcalia's turn, actually.
Oh, it's until the start of his next turn. That's really funny. Should it just be the start of the turn after this one? Or what do you think?
What'd you say?
So this usually ends at the start of his next turn, but because it's weird, should it just be the start of his next turn so he's not, observing for 2 seconds?
Yeah, it's sort of his next turn after this one, yeah.
Yeah. And also he gains passive insight from that. let me mark that.
Gain, I believe you gained 2 since it missed you, right?
Yeah. Also, I should gain 1 active insight, and I can post that again if you want me to.
Go ahead, and then maybe you gain 1 active
Because I
insight.
hit someone, remember?
Just real quick, yeah. There you go.
Archeella, is this one the one that got hit last time?
This one got hit. This one's hurt.
Nah. He's just gonna try and apply a little bit of damage across everyone.
Okay.
To this one.
They'll take a good old 5 damage, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, I would be at even more passive insight than I usually thought, because it gains passive insight when it hits Lamau.
Lamau.
Can I use... So, part of my passive says that I can use passive insight to heal, right?
Yeah.
I imagine it's not as helpful when I'm whispering to myself. So, would it be like 2 to 1 for that?
Yeah, 2 to 1 probably works.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 4 to heal,
Okay.
2. I also need to mark that he's in his fucking, the state. Okay, that's gonna be all for me.
Okie doke. As you saw in your round, more to duelist.
We're gonna go with duelist again. Or the one that, gives you a touch.
Yeah. With that, these two look at you. Move up. Move up. Move up. You're fucking surrounded. Ain't that a bitch for you?
I wouldn't
Swing.
be so sad.
Miss. Swing.
Miss.
That hits.
Yeah, there's not much I can do about that one.
Bing.
Okay.
In total, that would be 6 damage.
Alright.
Then, cracks the knuckles underneath the blast knuckles. Swing. Swing. Miss, miss.
You need to work a lot harder.
I'll show you working harder. I'm going to fucking skewer you! That hits.
Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
That's another 3 damage.
Yeah.
End of their turn.
I've noticed something.
What?
You all really like to be in an area, don't you?
What's that supposed to do with anything?
Oh, you'll see. Oh, wait, I think that was the mark. Anyway. So, because my ability now ends, I'm gonna shout a buff of, you can just cleave these people to myself.
You can.
So,
You know, for that, I'll let you, whenever you would be hitting the 2 eyes, it can set in a 1x2.
okay, I was hoping for more and doing like a big cinematic swing against all of them, but that's fair.
If you want to, you can. You know what? If you want to, I'll say that you can immediately take a swing against everyone adjacent to you, and then in the future, when you target them, then you can hit a 1x2.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Perfect.
We'll spend 2 active insight in order to get this a +2.
Okay.
To rolls, anyway. That is an 11.
That hits. This one's cleaved straight in half. The other one's sick. You know what? This guy's going to try and block it just for himself. I'll show the thing of the pneumatic swordsman. He has advancing guard.
Mhm.
He has to be an 11. He does not. In fact, he'll take 2 extra damage. What the hell kind of weapon do you even have?
Oh, this is just a scythe. There's nothing special going on.
Just a
So
an
I'm
absolver.
no, I'm not like those people.
Mm.
Can I
That-
roll to
no-
lie?
Yeah, go ahead and roll to lie.
Do I get like a bonus to this or no?
Sure, why not? Get a +2.
Okay.
On an 8.
That's a 6. You want to give me a counter roll?
Yeah, I'll give him a counter roll.
All right, let's escalate.
Don't even try and lie to me. We've heard about those other cases. Wookiee Absolvers all across like an hour or so ago, fighting us, killing residue agents and whatnot. You can't
Okay,
fool us.
First off, 1, thank you for the information. 2, I'm not an Absolver. And 3, I'm not a rookie. He's gonna spend 10 passive insight to heal for 5.
Okay. They seem all pissed at you.
Good. Was that my main action? Or was that like given to me because of my
I allowed a good friend, Corey, to take the duelist action in response to an advancing guard, so you can do the same.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go ahead. It's in a 1x2. I assume you're healing this guy and this guy.
Yep.
Perfect. This guy's cleaved in half. The other one just takes damage, but is still alive. What the fuck?
I told you.
How are you doing that?
I'm just an epithet user. It's that simple.
You smug little son of a bitch. I'll cut the epithet out of you and I'll spray it across the fucking wall in your blood.
That's not how that works, Noah.
Oh yeah? Like you know, you fucking liar.
I'm not a liar. Go on.
And I'm not a Two Eyes.
Yeah, you only have 1.
For that, they're going to just blindly swing at you. They're pissed. I will fucking destroy you! You fucking piece of shit! Ah!
We're gonna try and dodge that with the bonus. Unfortunate.
Damn. Take
We
3
are gonna
damage.
use the knowing eye on that, though.
Okay.
Yippee!
Yippee!
We're taking
Nope.
damage, so that's passive insight, baby.
Yep. That insight, from the inside, you can see the way they attack, they're extremely aggressive. Offense is their only defense, so they're just kind of swinging very wildly at you.
You people don't seem all that competent.
Fuck you, and fuck you! Hit him, gnarly! And then there's other ones like, oh, don't call me gnarly in front of this little squirt.
No, it's okay.
Take a pneumatic sword swing for 4 damage.
Yeah. I'll just get rid of all my passive insight, and then...
Okay. You know what? They're not going to ping that. They don't want to. They don't want to spend their stamina.
Alright.
Do like staying back for the moment.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, duelist or mark?
Duelist.
Okay. Kiela.
He's just gonna swing again. He doesn't want to reveal too much.
You know what?
At
This one's going to try and brace for impact.
Okay.
Let's see if they can. Brace for impact? No. That would be enough to knock him.
In response to that, because with my bonus, right, or the extra action, right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push him down.
Okay, they'd already be dead anyways.
I know.
Okay. These. Oh. For fuck's sake! What's with you fucking?
I was also trying to cleave the other one as well, for what it's worth.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you know you're trying to use advancing guard. They do not advance in guard. And you know, you could take an action in response to that.
I will. I would love to.
Do so then. And this guy's now knocked.
How pathetic.
What the fuck?
He's gonna go over here and just sit on the desk. Oh shit, I totally forgot it has that clause. Don't worry about it. He's cleaving.
They get to show off being cool. They get to show off being cool just in the future. It'd just be like a sudden, really strange nerf. Just like how Kakyoin could possess bodies, but no longer does that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. You see them whispering to each other. You can use your thingy if you want to hear what they're about to say.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to the left. You go to the right. All right, got it. With this, I'll say you can get you know what, 2 bonus actions, and you can try and dodge each one of them
Awesome.
as they move up.
All
All right. Double attack. Swing. You can get your bonus action dodge.
Yep, he's gonna try it.
Wow. This other one's taking a swing. You can try and dodge it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try and dodge it.
Get a reroll.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. The damage is reduced by 1.
Alright, that's a cold comfort I'll take.
You're looking rough. You're not cut out for this bullshit. We live in the roughest, toughest fucking place on Psykolias.
Please. Not even
Excuse me?
close. You wish.
You're some Chet Vertier pretty boy, you fucking dick.
Thank you for the compliment.
Boy, I fucking gut you.
Yeah, sure. Is that all?
Your turn, by the way.
Alright. He's gonna move over here, and as he does, he's gonna turn around and do a big cleave slap from behind with Morrighan.
Okay. Which one are you hitting?
Cleaving them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. This one's down. As you cut them in half again. I'm assuming going for the kill on these guys, right? Or are you trying to knock them out?
He's just trying to knock them out. They're not even worth killing.
Let's undo half of the people he's cut in half then. They're just knocked out and bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Retroactively, he has killed nobody like Kiryu.
Exactly.
With that, this one's like, pretty competent, I see.
You can go.
He steps up to you. You see.
No, like, seriously, you can go. Look, I haven't been killing anyone else. I will kill you. If you don't.
A man's duty says, he must fight till the end.
You're a fucking idiot.
Look. That scythe of yours, it's low tech. It's pretty basic. Shows off his pneumatic sword, which is kind of scrappy. It's kind of like scrap tech. This here, it's a piece of machinery, technology, purpose designed to kill and cleave. Let me show you.
All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna dodge that. In response, I'm going to cut him in half.
You're trying to advance and guard that since it's off cooldown.
This should be body check for what it's worth.
Oh, it's body check, but yeah. He does not. Okay, so you're killing this guy in specific.
No, not yet. He's gonna be pushed into the wall.
Oh.
Is he still conscious?
0.
Can he be conscious, please?
Sure, he'll be at 1.
Okay.
Ugh. Get yourself an upgrade then next time.
Alright. You have 6 seconds to book it out of here, or I'm just gonna kill you.
He'll use you saying that. He'll like, draw his sword and try and dash forward to try and attack you.
I'm gonna, as he's moving towards me, I'm gonna use Morrighan on him.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Swing!
This is awkward.
You clash weapons. Unfortunately, the unaugmented blade of that scythe is no match for the pneumatic pressure of a sword like this. I'm sorry, but you will lose.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna spend my bonus action. In response. I'm gonna use body check, and I'm gonna give this a +6 to rolls by spending 6 active insight.
Okay. That works. You want to still be alive?
Yeah.
Oh. It's on the duelist or marked.
Let's go with duelist.
Steps up. This is where it ends. Swings. What damage?
He's gonna dodge that, I think.
Okay. It's very anytimeable.
It is.
On a 9, you can read. Oh, 9. Oh, it's a 19. Never mind. So you're good. Yeah, you can take a 2-space move with every dodge.
Oh, I imagine he's just like dancing.
Okay.
Like ding ding.
Fair enough.
Alright.
See, you're dodging because you couldn't take a swing from it. I see how it is.
I've been taking hits from it all this combat.
Not from my skill set. From my inferior brothers and sisters of
You're
the
talking
two eyes.
I'm gonna. So in my movement, can I swing at him?
Yeah, you can take a main action response. Yeah, you can swing at him.
I will Morrighan him.
That's very appropriate.
Mods, kill this man.
I'm done with your yapping.
Only I am allowed to yap.
The strongest yapper ever versus the strongest yapper of today. Gets cut in half. Well, it falls over. Suddenly, afterwards, you hear footsteps walking and open the door. Suddenly, you see a figure in kind of a bluish white suit with a white cape behind them and a pure white mask on their face, holding a silver koshpesh in the offhand. The mask emits something of a black aura to it before they take it off and look around. If I can find that fucking token. Here we go. Another one of these, I see.
Wait, no way. Hold on. Are you... Frank, is this Ryburn, guys?
Hold on, you cut out. What'd you say?
Is this Ryburn, guys?
Yes, it very much is.
No, you're kidding. Oh, this looks really bad for me. Oh, I'm so sorry. You seem to have caught me at a bad time.
There's been two eyes attacks all over the town. People have been taking care of it though. I'm trying to clean up myself.
I'm Archeelis Silvera, and you're Ryburn Geist. I'm a huge fan. He comes over and tries to shake your hand. They
give you a handshake. They're very common personalities. They shake your hand.
Thank you. It's such an honor to meet you.
Yeah. It's nice to meet someone who knows me. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm actually quite fine. Never better.
Okay. Well, I believe this might be one of the last groups of them. They seem to be going out of the country back to Careless now.
Well, that's good.
Would you happen to be an absolver? That might make some of the paperwork a bit easier.
1 second. Yeah.
All right.
I am.
Are you one of the soon to be trained, or are you a full blown one?
No, I'm just in training.
Okay. Alright, that's your generation's been doing a lot actually. There's been cases all over the town of, trainees taking care of stuff like this. It's
Well, that's good to hear that we're in competent hands.
yeah, it's good to see that not too much is hurt.
Oh, excuse my curiosity. Do you know the names of any of those people who were helping, by chance?
Well, one of them I believe was called Cephalot. I helped him to the hospital.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Another one I helped out in the park, but I don't think I got their name. They seem to be all right for the most part. I'm going to, I might need to get out of here to take care of some of the remnants. Do you know the cleanup number, or should I call them?
I am not a native here, so I do not know the number, unfortunately.
Alright.
I've come here, as you might understand.
Well, I'll call the cleanup number and be on my way. I'm satisfied you are unhurt. Well, relatively so. It's
No, I'll
been
knock this out.
unfortunate.
Don't worry.
Surely the looks over the damages, looks at the one cut in half, raises an eyebrow. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay.
I cut them in half with my bare hands.
Okay. Not the strangest thing I've heard of. Is that related to your ego then?
Oh no, my ego is this. He pulls out Morrighan.
I see.
It is very obvious that he is lying.
Alright. Well, with that, just stay safe for the rest of the night while we clean up everything else,
I feel so bad for the bookstore owner. You see this guy over here? I
Yeah?
hit him into the bookcase, and it's gonna be a nightmare.
Look at the books scattered on the floor.
I'll pick him up.
Oh, it's quite alright. They kind of they put on the mask. It's suddenly, there's almost a cold aura emanating around them as soon as they slip on the mask. They feel it looks to be a kunai made out of wrapped around bandages at the bookshelf, and strings shoot out of it into their hand. They look into them. They see one, and then they slice it with their finger, and suddenly all of the books are just rearranged from the case as they once were.
Impressive.
Yes.
I've heard something like that before.
White masquerade can be quite effective in this situation. The voice is entirely emotionless at the moment.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If there's nothing else, I will take my leave.
Oh, of course. I will. I don't know what I'll find my way somewhere.
Very well. Just stay out of trouble and stay out of the limelight. Stay out of danger.
Yes, of course. That's what I'm all about.
It would be unfortunate. They nod towards you as they kind of walk out of the building, and you hear the footsteps going more distant.
Am I confident that they cannot hear me now?
Yeah.
He gets onto the floor. Oh, that was so cool! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I actually got to meet him. Oh, I'm bleeding a little bit. Oh, that'll be nothing. It's fine. Oh, what a day!
And so shall we leave our good friend here then?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
He goes back to his book.
All right, perfect. And then, as the night of various events comes to a close, several hours later, at 1 a.m.,
The time when all things happen.
somewhere. Okay, this is a cutscene now, so somewhere in Coalesced, The person known as good old Caliban. Caliban Hadron walks into a dark, almost dusty room somewhere in a back lounge within Careless. The atmosphere is heavy, but they don't feel in danger. The Sigil, the spear isn't out, and the hands are in the pockets as they look around. Suddenly, with almost impeccable timing, another figure enters the room. There you are! How did reconnaissance go then? Solid all around. Got our asses kicked, but I assume you expected that. Yes, it was the expected outcome of any combat. The Two Eyes are not made to take on Absolvers. Welp, besides for that whole shabacle, we got pics, we got info, and we sent it to you already, I believe. How do you plan to get the boys out of jail, actually? My higher-ups aren't going to be pleased with the loss rate. It's been managed. Everything's been set up. Not that I'd fear your higher-ups anyways. They know what they were getting into. This outing went about how it should have. Right. Then how's your stuff coming along? The figure kind of takes a few steps forward and to the left, still keeping their eyes on Caliban. Know when to ask that question and when not to. It's not that I avoid friendly conversation, of course, but in matters of business, and especially with someone who knows what they've signed, Caliban a bit winces a little bit. It's good to have knowledge, but if you ever want to get out of that, what was it you called it? Oh, fruit basket you're in. Keep in mind who I am and who you are. Right, whatever. Okay. Well then, what you might like to know, the park seems to fit the requirements you were talking about. Even if those guys sent out got beaten up by someone, it's nice and spacious, under consideration. The Two Eyes has a purpose, you have yours as well. It's nice to have you as a sinner, actually, but maybe one day you can be in an imp clique. Caliban seems to be a bit visibly hesitant, but says, well, that'd be swell. It's all going down. I heard about those trainees, no? Yeah. One of them's real great, actually. A good blade. Manage your enthusiasm, but I see. More Absolvers into the machine. Well, I guess you could definitely put it like that, then. Oh well, it doesn't matter now. Everything went how it should, and I'm satisfied. Get back to your gang now. Got it. Should I say, anything to the big bosses? They know everything they need to. Knowledge is a privilege. Knowledge is a privilege. And with that, we end the series of id trailers and the pre-education events arc. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this series of 4 trailers showing off each of the PCs, this time with Arkiella, Ego, Morrighan, and I guess see you when the actual campaign starts. Have a fantastic one, our dear viewers, and see you next time.